Dear brothers, now we are going to read the first semester, first book. From the third lesson, we are reading the lesson. That is Unnati. Unnati Dr. Divi Narasimham Dikshit Moola Grandham Moola Kavita Unchaye Dr. Divi Narasimha Dikshit is a reader in Sanskrit at Hindu College, Guntur. He is a modern Sanskrit scholar, orator, commentator, and social worker. He is on the panel of speakers and commentators for the Brahmotsavas at Tirupati. He published many poems, short stories, and essays in Sanskrit. He is a great writer. Among them are from his writings, among them are Sagara Geetam, Vishwanidjetyam, Manimala, Mirabai, Bharati Bhushanam, etc. Kavyas are written by the poet. The present poem is an extract from Dr. Dikshit's Bharati Bhushanam. This is a translation of Bharata Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Onchai. This poem was recited by Sri Vajpayee on 24 April 1992 at New Delhi in the participation meeting organized on the occasion of his being honored with the Padma Bhushan award. This poem explains that a person should aim at expansion rather than attaining heights. So, he never wants the highestness, but loneliness is a great for him. Now, we are coming to read the lesson. First verse. Mastu vibho tadrusyunnatihi mestu snehabara sadgatihi Mastu vibho sadrusyunnatihi mestu snehabara sadgatihi. Oh, my dear, the poem here just mentions loftiness and says that he does not need it. What sort of loftiness is that will be explained later. You can't know Telugu, but I am not explaining in Telugu. The poet always thinking about that loftiness and says that he does not need that. What sort of loftiness is, that will be explained later. Afterwards, he is explaining about that what happened from that. That is, yatra madhiyana mapi natu shaknomi vibho premna madisha tadunnatim. Yatra madhiyana mapi natu shaknomi vibho premna madisha tadunnatim. Here he is saying and praying to the Lord as like, O Lord, don't bestow on me such loftiness where I will be unable even to embrace my kith and kin. That is, by this is not able to love the persons here and there. So he is rejecting that. The loftiness is very grateful him. So he is always thinking about that. In that third unnata parvata sikaragre tarurapi stiram na lagati lalita latapi na rohati trunam cha viralam bhavati. Unnata parvata sikaragra tarurapi chiram na lagati lalita latapi na rohati trunam da viralam bhavati. That is, in the meaning, on the lofty peak of a mountain, a tree does not stand for a long time. A highest mountain is there. On that highest mountain is giving loftiness. Sir, there is any tree is not there. Cannot stand so much time. Any tree is growing, it is not standing on that tree because of the air is put them to fell down. So it is very dangerous. A tree does not stand for a long time on the mountains. A tender creeper does not grow there. No creepers are not there. Even grass becomes space there. The grass is there, but it is not highest growing. So it is standing any time. So grass is safely living there. So highestness is not good for any person. He is telling by this way. Tatra himameva vibhati sandhram yuddhalam mrutakale varanamiva sitalam cha nirmala moktikamiva. Tatra himameva vibhati sandhram yuddhavalam mrutakale varanamiva Sitalam cha nirmalamauktикamiva. Here, thick snow which is white like a shore and cold like a clear mirror, that is death, along shades. There is so much snow is coming. So it is giving the coolingness. So no heat is there. In this way, no growthing is there. Any creeper or any trees are not growth in there by the coolingness. Only grass is always standing there in that cooling also. निस्सरन्ति निज्जरिणी नृत्यन्ति आत्मनि संदिन्ति स्वीयमौन्नत्यं रोदिति रोदिति बिन्दून् मृच्छन्ति निस्सरन्ति निर्हरिणी नृत्यन्ति आत्मनि निस्तन्ति स्वीयमौन्नत्यं रोदिति रोदिति बिन्दून् मृच्छन्ति. Here, the following and dancing streams weeps and weeps, blaming its one height and shading drops. By this way, the snow comes to there. Snow is coming as like a stream. The stream is going and going. By this speed, the trees or some grass are all fall of them. Here thicker. The flowing and dancing stream sweeps and weeps, blaming its own height and shading drops. What is the height position having? It is cutting them. So all are follow with the streams. किम तयोन्नत्या यत्र घनी भवति जलमपि स्पर्शेणैव दर्शनेन च धैर्यं पूरयति. किम तयोन्नत्या यत्र घनी भवति जलमपि स्पर्शेणैव दर्शनेन च धैर्यं पूरयति. What is the use of that height? So, by this way, the streams are cutting them. So, the heights are not living a long time in that heights. So, what is the use of that heights? There, water gets frozen just by touch only, and heart is filled with desperation by seeing it only. Where there is the snow is became as frozen just by touch only, Heart is filled. The heart is always touching that, filled with the inspirations. So, by seeing it only, why I am thinking about that. And also, विस्तृताया समुन्नतिः अखिल रजनैर विनर्ध्या आरोहकव रवस्त्या रवन्ध्या केतन निकेतनायुता विस्तृताया समुन्नतिः विस्तृता समुन्नयते. Here the loftiness is renowned, praised by all people. Akhila Rajanaira Binandhya Arohakavaradhya Ketana Niketanayita. All the people honored by great climbers and is a space where flags and hoisted. Here the highestness is using for to honor to all the people, to give the honor to all the people. But another greatness is not there. As like you are climbing the mountain, when you are going to climbing that mountain, you are seeing that person. It is only to praise that person, but not use of that. Also, they are putting some flags on that highest place. But what is the use of that flags? To see only. The person is going to there and putting that flag, only thinking. But it is not giving the safetiness for the people or giving the life to that people. Only seeing and giving the respect. It is only the use of that. Kim tayunnatya na kopi tatra vastum shaknoti na kopi shastraha padikaha kshanamapi tatra visramitum shaknoti. Kim tayunnatya na kopi tatra vastum shaknoti na kopi shastraha shrantaha, not shastraha, but shrantaha padikaha kshanamapi tatra misramitum shaknoti. That is, on that highest mountain, no person is living there. Anyone looking that and seeing, they are went to that sea, but they are not able to live there. What is the use of that height? None can stay there. No one can stay there. No traveler can take rest there even for a moment. Any traveler is going to there, to the mountain, highest mountain, but the snow is there, the water is floating, But any person is tired to by the traveling, not able to take rest on that height. So what is the use of that? So no use of that height. शृणु रे यदार्धनादम यदार्धनाचम not यदार्धवाचम नालम कस्याप्युन्नतिरेव वैशिष्ट्याय प्राबल्याय शृणु रे यदार्धवाचम नालम कस्याप्युन्नतिरेव वैशिष्ट्याय प्राबल्याय. My words are all true, not false, is saying. What is that true? O listen to my truthful words. What are the truthful words? For anyone, height alone is not enough to achieve excellence and superiority. So, what is the use of that? But my opinion is that the meaning of that poet, that growth height and developing greatly does not make one superior. One should have expansion and inclusiveness that text says. That is. So, no use of that. यह है कि ऊंच है के याद पिथार भी हो इतार भी हो. That is in Sanskrit. एकाकितया शून्ये उच्चैः स्थानं मत्यन्तं अर्धेरावश्यकमपि न भवति महत्याय. एकाकितया शून्ये उच्चैः स्थानमत्यन्तम् अर्धेरावश्यकमपि न भवति महत्याय. My dear, listen that meaning of that poet. Even though standing all alone and every high in an empty space is necessary, it does not bestow greatness on a mountain. An empty space is necessary. It there does not bestow greatness on a mountains. So, no greatness is there on the mountain. The greatness is on the earth only. The earth is giving the safetiness for the people. The mountain is not giving the safetiness. The loftiness is not safetiness. That is giving the moral from that mountain. औन्नत्या गंभीर्ययोरंतरम ఆకాశ పాతాళరోయిరివ దూరం. Because ఔన్నత్య గాంభీర్యయోరంతరం ఆకాశ పాతాళయోరివ దూరం. In this way, between loftiness and depth there is a great difference. A great difference as between the sky and the nether world. Sky is very high, the nether world is very low. So, what difference is going between these two? That difference is going between loftiness and depth. So, what is the use? What is great? What is the safetiness? What is use of that in that two varieties? He is asking, the poet is asking. And also, idam avasyam dhyeyam mitra. Oh my dear friend, listen. Idam avasyam dhyeyam mitra. Unnatya saha visthrutirapi sadhya yato manushyaha sthanutvam visrujati sneha sugandham vitanoti. Idam avasyam dhyeyam mitra. Unnatya saha visthrutirapi sadhya yato manushyaha sthanutvam visrujati sneha manugandham vitanoti. Oh friend, listen. This should be pondered upon that along with loftiness. Expansion should also be attained. By that a man discards hardness and spreads friendship. There is discards hardness and spreads friendship. Here is a great difference between these two. So, you think always to get that pondered upon that along with loftiness. Expansion should also be attained. Always you think to get that, to attain for that only. By that a man discards hardness and spreads friendship. Na tapadaunatyam bhavedvibho. Na tapadaunatyam bhavedvibho. Trunankurayatra na sandhri bhavanti. Kanthak kakṣatamapi na sahate. Kanthakakshatamapi na sahate. Yatra cha kalika na vikasati. Na sandhra bhavanti. Kanthakakshatamapi na sahate. Yatra cha kalika na vikasati. O Lord, let there not be such a height, their grass does not grow a plenty. Without loftiness, the grass is growing. So many long times it is growing. It is spreading everywhere. But plenty. Grow where grass does not grow a plenty, does not super any injury by a thorn or a bud does not blossom. So, where there is the grass is not growing, where there not is the injury, thorns are growing, growing, but there is. As like where there is no burdens, where there is, as like the growing is not there, there is a safetyness is there. There is no injuries, any what is that badha? The suffering. Where there is no suffering, there is a safetyness is there. So very, very happy we are getting there. And also अंधकार सदृश्य मौन्नत्यम मास्तु विभक्तता बंधुर शांति माधुरी मास्तु अंधकार सदृश्य मौन्नत्यम मास्तु विभक्तता बंधुर शांति माधुरी मास्तु. So the poet is thinking about that darkness. So he is telling about that. Let such a height, which is like darkness, be not there, and the sweet restlessness, that is the kith of solitude, also be not there. That is only I am thinking, I am asking. The poet is telling about that. The loftiness with the darkness, I am not asking. It is not coming to that me, is thinking. But lonely, I am living with the safetyness and also sweetness. I am living with that only. The sweetness of the what that is what safeness. Sweetness of the safeness. I am asking only. I am living with that only. I am not wanting that with the darkness of the height. And also here, Mastu Vibho Tadrusyunnatihi Mestu Sneha Bara Sadgatihi. So, he is asking, O my dear God, O God, O Lord, let there not be such a height where grass does not grow a plenty, one does not suffer any injury by a thorn, or a bud does not blossom. O Lord, let there be no such loftiness. Let there be affectionate thought. So, I am asking only without the burdens, burdens of the loftiness. Last one, we are coming to the Yatra madhyana lingatumapi natun lasyakno vibho premna madisha tadunnatim. So, where there is the love, that is, I am thinking about to wanting that. O Lord, do not bestow on me such loftiness where I will be unable even a umbrage my kith and kin. This is I am wanting only. This is the lesson. The lesson is ending. But what is that? Now, summary of the poem. O Lord, let there be no such loftiness, let there be no affectionate thought. O Lord, don't bestow on me such loftiness where I will be unable even to embrace my kin. On this lofty peak of mountains, neither a tree nor a tender creeper grows. Even grass becomes sparse there. There thick snow, which is white like a snow shroud, and could, like death, along shines. There's thick snow, which is white like a shroud, and could, like death, along shines, taking the form of the following and dancing streams. It weeps and weeps, blaming its own height and shading drops. What is the use of the height? Where water gets frozen just by such touch only, and heart is filled with desperation by seeing it only. Indeed, that loftiness is rewarded, praised by the people, honored by great climbers, and is a place. Their flags are hoisted, but none can stay there. Non-tide travelers can take rest there even a moment. For anyone, heights alone is not even to achieve excellence and superiority. Standing all alone and every high in any empty space does not bestow greatness on a mountain. So, between loftiness and the depth, there is a great difference as between the sky and the netherworld. Along with loftiness, expanse should also be attained. By expanse, a man discards hardness and spreads friendship. O Lord, let there not be such a height where grass does not grow a plenty. One does not suffer any injury by a thorn, or a bud does not blossom. Let such a height, which is like darkness, be not there, and this sweet restlessness, that is the kith of solitude, also be not there. So, O Lord, don't bestow on me such loftiness where I will be unable even to embrace my kith and kin. This is the story of that lesson. So, please, you go and take the summary, read every time to take the memory. Okay.